Happy Book Talk Tuesday. As I was coming to school today, actually the past few days, I noticed the soccer teams at the junior high are practicing. So it is soccer season around here. So I thought I would talk about some soccer books. Um, at the beginning of the year, our amazing PTO bought us a bunch of new soccer books, like nonfiction soccer books. So we have different soccer teams, soccer players, how to play soccer, that kind of stuff. But I'm going to talk to you about some fiction soccer books that are not true. These are all made up stories that you might want to pick up. So, King of the Bench is a fun series about a kid who spends a lot of his time on the bench and not actually playing these sports. And in this one, you find out how this kid ends up playing on the JV soccer team, even though he does not even like soccer. But ends up playing on the JV soccer team. So this is a funny series. There might be, there are some pictures in this one. So if you're a picture fan, there are pictures in the book. Big font, it looks like, well, bigger font. But anyway, lots of pictures. So you might enjoy that. The next one I want to share with you is B is for Blended. So B's mom has just gotten remarried, and her mom's new husband has 3 sons, several pets, but one of the sons is like the biggest jerk in her grade, and he's mean to everybody, and he gets away with lots of things he shouldn't get away with. And so not only is she now related to him, she ends up in the same class with him, and she really just loves to play soccer. And so the girl across the street from her is apparently a really good soccer player, and she is up for the competition, but they may not have enough players for a girls' team. So she's got a lot of things she's got to work through and some struggles she's up against. So I think that's one you might want to pick up if you are a soccer player, or if you just like reading about different things. So this series, Rich Wallace has a series of lots of different sports books. I have not read any of them yet, not for any particular reason. I just haven't read them yet. But this one is about soccer. It's about a kid who just thought he would give it a try. So he joined a YMCA team just to see if he liked it, and he loved it, and just got super competitive after that because he decided he just really loved soccer. This is about a girl in Malaysia in the mid 1980s, and she has a favorite soccer player that she watches on TV, and that's her 10 is his number. So she just decides maybe she wants to play soccer. So she's trying to round up people to form a girls' team, but in Malaysia in the 1980s, soccer was a boys' sport, and there were not girls that played soccer. So she's got that going for her. Plus, her family's she's trying to figure out her parents. They're just odd to her, but aren't everybody's parents odd to them? I mean, at some point. Okay, so Mike Lupica has lots of basketball and baseball books, especially baseball books, but he does have 1 or 2 soccer books. So if you have been looking for them, Mike Lupica is another place to go, and then Jake Maddox has a couple of easier soccer books. So if you just want a short book, maybe you don't like to read, but your teacher says you have to get a chapter book, you have to have a book, here you go. Jake Maddox, these are short. They might even have pictures in them as well. Yes, they do. Look at that. So some have boy main characters, some have girl main characters, and there are lots of different sports, including like car racing and horseback riding. So something for everybody over there for sure. So I hope you saw something you might want to pick up. Maybe you might want to pick up the game of soccer. Who knows? You guys have a great day and go read lots of books.